You guys, the laugh is back. My God, that final last minute. Like, imagine that. That would be typical us. We're useless from set pieces. We're not good enough. We can't cope. We're not strong enough. And imagine that Watford's goalkeeper had the opportunity to seal the equaliser right at the end, kept out of nowhere. The guy hasn't been tested barely this entire game. I think the only thing he's done basically is picking the ball out from the back of the net when Delafeu scored. But my God, imagine that. Your concentration has to be so on point to be a goalkeeper at this level. Kepa's was, and he made, for me, the best save he's made for us so far since he signed for us. And my God, it's no surprise why Ben Foster, you had to congratulate him for that. I mean, my God, unbelievable save. But moving on to Ben Foster, what a fake performance. What a fake ass performance. This guy turned into prime De Gea. This guy turned into prime Oblak, prime Oliver Kahn. Any goalkeeper you can think of, he was like all of them combined. Some of the saves he was making today, and it was so frustrating because we played some absolutely top quality football. But, let's keep it real for a tiny second. Let's keep it absolutely real. For quite a lot of time throughout this game, Watford's pressing wasn't really as aggressive. There wasn't too much pressing in it. But you know what? If you're going to give quality players time and space on the ball, then what do you expect? You're asking for it. And I have to be honest with you guys. The performance that Kovacic put in today, though, it's one of my favourite midfield performances. And yeah, I know that he messed up some of his final balls. And yeah, we know that he takes his shots like a semi-pro player. But on the ball, honestly, pure ability on the ball, who's better than Kovacic right now? Now, I tweeted out, Kova has to be one of the best midfield players in the Premier League right now. I mean, some of the football this guy was playing today, I mean, he plays 11-a-side football like his father-sides. The amount of runs he goes on, like honestly, he does remind me of Eden Hazard on the ball. And like now that he's playing in his best position in the pivot, not only are you seeing great passes between the lines, not only are you seeing fantastic runs through midfield, not only are you seeing, eye of the needle passes, but on top of all of that, you're seeing top class defensive ability. How many tackles did he win? The composure at the back as well. Oh my, Kova was absolutely on fire today. It was ridiculous. At this point, you guys, he's looking unplayable. He's looking unplayable in the team. Lampard really is going to have a massive selection crisis in the future with Ruben, Kante, Jorginho and Kova. It's crazy, but, it really makes us realise, wow, we have a top quality midfield. At times, a lot of our midfield players have been maybe underappreciated at times. But all of them combined in this team, absolutely fantastic. And yeah, I know it's been a long-ass intro. Hi, you guys. I'm Nini FC. This is Reliance TV. And as you can see, I'm very happy after such a confident, beautiful display of football against Watford. Now, before I even get into anything, if you do like today's video, do not forget to smash the like button. Don't be a pagan. Christmas is coming soon. Have that festive spirit. Help me get over 2,500 likes. And of course, today's video is brought to you by the OneFootball app. Now, if you guys do download the OneFootball app right now, you'll be able to vote for your man of the match in today's game. And honestly, it's quite difficult to pick who deserved to win man of the match. I mean, Tammy was amazing. Kova, unplayable today. Jorginho, Emerson, so much to talk about in this review. And without wasting any more time, you guys, if you want to download the OneFootball app, you'll find it in the link in the description below. Now, I can finally talk about a world-class moment in today's game, that pass from Jorginho to Tammy. Now, we've seen Jorginho play this pass time and time again, and most times, you never ever see a goal from it. Last season with Sarri, when Higuain was playing up front, we could see glimpses of this. We haven't seen it too much this season, but I realised something. When Jorginho played that pass, Tammy had to know exactly what to do at that moment. For that goal to become a thing, both players needed to have that connection. And you guys, are we seeing the development of that connection between Jorginho and Tammy? If that's the case, if this develops even more, Then of course things get even more exciting this season. But my God, what a world-class pass. Now, Jorginho for me puts in so much effort, reads the game fantastically well. He's a real leader. He's a real leader when he plays in midfield. Sometimes I wish some of his final balls had that execution every single time. At times, he doesn't always get the pass right. But today, most times he was getting it right, then wrong. Unbelievable pass. It is the pass of the season. There's no debates. I don't want to hear nothing else. That was the pass of the season. And of course, Tammy Abraham with such an intelligent finish. Like he knew exactly, not to put too much power in that. Direct it into the net, clipped it over the keeper a tiny bit. Great goal. And, to start the game, playing this type of football, honestly, I felt so confident. Now, of course, for the match review today, I want to focus on the performances of a few players, some real standout performances. And yes, I understand Watford aren't that great, but, as I did say in the match preview, yeah, they haven't won a game this season. But it's not as if they're getting thrashed 5-6-0 every single game. In the last 3 games, they have been unlucky. They've drawn quite a few as well. Defensively, they are hard to break down. We really had to play on point today. We had to move that ball crisp. We had to be efficient, fast, fluid, all of that. And I think one player that really helped us play that style of football today was Emerson. Now with Emerson, I've been praising this guy for a while. I've been saying how when he comes back into the team fully fit, look how this guy's going to transform how he played on that left-hand side. And his ability to just keep that damn ball. Like honestly, sometimes with Marcus Alonso. And I see it with Aspie, the way they position their bodies is always so negative. And, what really annoys me with both players is how they need to take a first touch to control the ball before they decide to do anything with the ball. Before the ball comes to you, you need to know what you're going to do. And that's one skill I've seen in Reece already. And that's something I see abundantly in Emerson. Today, Watford had no solutions for him. He helped us play out from the back so many times. And, we need fullbacks in this system, as I've been constantly stressing. Lampard likes to have that width in the team. When we're going to play out from the back, we need to have confidence in all the defensive players with their ability to play out from the back. With Emerson, we could do that. Honestly, he's so composed. Not once did anyone get past him. Honestly, he's looking really top class. Let's pray this guy keeps that fitness. Please, no more injuries to Emerson. I can't bear it anymore. Please, no more. But honestly, you guys, to move on to the next player that I need to talk about, it's King Kurt Zouma. Now, I've been praising this guy for such a long time right now. Honestly, I feel like the fan base needs to fully respect this guy. Fully respect him to the maximum. Colossal performance today. He wins every single ball. It's been a long time since I've seen a defender in the air that I just feel confident in is going to win every single aerial ball. It's been a long time, with Luiz, Rudiger and others, they're a bit inconsistent at times, but that's not the case with Kurt Zouma. He's serious. He wins his tackles cleanly too. And that's been one skill in Zouma in which I've really loved in the player. How often is Zouma giving away fouls? Getting yellow cards? He doesn't. He knows how to use his body well, wins that ball quickly, fast, and he has the ability to play out. He can do everything. And honestly, I said we had to be patient with Kurt Zouma. He's always been a slow burner. We're seeing him in full motion right now. And it's a great sight to see, you guys. It's a beautiful sight to see. Now, to move on to Christian Pulisic. He gets a goal. And of course, he justifies why Frank Lampard started him ahead with Callum Hudson-Odoi. Now, I'm going to tell you guys straight, I'm not really too fussed that Callum didn't start in the game today. As I've been saying, I believe in Frank Lampard. I believe that he's going to make the best decisions every single time. He's told the team what the deal is this season. You need to perform well, work hard in training. We saw him challenge Christian Pulisic at the start. Pulisic came through from that, and now we're seeing much better performances from Pulisic, and that's what you want to see. So that same energy Lampard gave to Pulisic, it's only natural that he's going to give that same energy to Callum Hudson-Odoi, and that's how it has to be. These guys are both very young. They need to understand that it's competition to get your place in the team. I feel confident that at some times this season, they'll both play together. But at this time, they're both really young. Does Callum Hudson-Odoi need to play every single game this season? Of course not. And that's the same thing for Pulisic. So Lampard knows what he's doing with the players. If he can get the very best out of them by, making them compete for the team, then it's us fans that are ultimately going to benefit from that. So Honestly, Lampard's doing amazingly well. Now, for the low-key performer of the day, it has to go to Mason Mount. You know, Mason Mount's ability to find those spaces between the lines. How many times was we making runs in behind Watford's midfield lines? He did that countlessly. It helped us progress the ball from defence to attack. You know, he's been that fulcrum, you know, in regards to everything good on the counter-attack. Every attack we create, you know, Mason Mount, to play this style of football with so much tactical intelligence at 20 years old, I mean, it's incredible. For me, it really is. You know, he's an undoubted first-team player. He helps the team play better. Very unlucky with that ridiculous effort that hit the crossbar. Great save by Foster. Oh, Foster, you pissed me off tonight, man. But honestly, with Mason Mount, you know, he's hungry. He wants to score goals. That's what he's trying to do. And he's going to get another goal soon. You know, very good performance. Very good team performance as well. The guy's the real deal. And you guys, you know what? To end this match review, we saw some fantastic football today. I'm still thinking about that moment where Jorginho and Kovacic were playing volleyball with each other. That is, I mean, at this level, it was too easy, too effortless. Of course, this is what happens when you don't press these players effectively. But still, they still put on a performance, you guys. Top quality performance. And honestly, you guys, I'm feeling confident now for that game against Ajax. You know, I feel confident with our running before the international break. Lampard's got this team firing on all cylinders. You know, Emerson surprised me today coming on. Kante hopefully returning back soon. You know, things are starting to look really positive now, you guys. So on that note, I'm going to wrap things up and keep things moving. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. Of course, if you guys want to buy any club merch, you'll find the links in the description below. I've got my own personal discount code. It's Nini10. Make sure you guys use it at checkout. I'll see you guys in a bit.